Hi everybody, welcome to All Games New and Old. I am David Rodriguez and today I'm going to be unboxing Marvel Dice Throne. Is there anything better than when a big Kickstarter arrives? I am very excited about this one. Dice Throne's fantastic. I have Season 1, Season 2. I don't have Dice Throne Adventures, but I really enjoyed that game. It's such a quick, fast game of, people call it Battle Yahtzee, but I like it much more than I like Yahtzee. From what I remember playing Yahtzee, it's been a while. But this is a set that's going to be full of a lot of pretty things, to be honest with you. Let me start off by opening this promo pack. This kind of came as a, I don't know if it's Kickstarter exclusive, but we at least got it here. I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit so you can see a little better, hopefully. All right. So we got a Black Panther card right up front. Let me open this up here. Okay. So a Black Panther card, Black Widow, and these are all, have that kind of foil finish, although they feel almost linen finish. It's interesting. Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange. These are, of course, all the characters of the game. Loki, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man, Thor, and then, this is the thing that tells you what what cards you have in the promo pack. And then there's randomizer cards, I guess, as well as hero promo cards. Let's see. Bass Blessing, Smoke Screen, Ace Pilot. See, I don't know if these are just alternate art cards from something that's already in the game. I'm really not sure. So, Host of Hogoth, Dash of Mischief, Hexcellent, that's cute, Tingling, got a Spider Sense going there, Bifrost, and then here's our randomizer. So I'm assuming if you want to pick your characters at random. Really cool art on this. I'm probably going to say really cool art about 100 times. If you ever saw the original Dice Throne, the art on that was great. And what I think is really nice is they use that same artist, I believe, for this set as well. I'm going to zoom this back out so you can see it again. Which is kind of cool because they could have just gone with some of the art that they typically use in Marvel games, which, you sometimes start seeing them over again, which is okay. But I really like that they use the same artist again to do this because I really enjoyed the art style. It's very different, but I like it a lot. Let me flip this over. I don't think there's a lot that it says on the back here. Oh, maybe it is. Okay. So it has our heroes again, and it says, "Welcome to Dice Throne, a heart-pumping, fast-playing game of skillful card play and dice manipulation that will have your game nights cheering." Fantastic. So it says how to play. Roll your hero's dice 3 times to activate abilities, upgrade abilities, and play action cards to surprise your foe, and defeat your opponents and take the throne. And then it has all the contents, which are not as exciting to read. One thing I like about this is that this is apparently fully compatible with the other Dice Throne one. So you can play, Spider-Man versus like the Moon Elf or something without any real difficulty, which is really cool. And I guess this even works with Dice Throne Adventures, although they don't have models for the characters, but there are lots of ways you can get Marvel models out there. There's a great miniatures game called Marvel Crisis Protocol that I play sometimes, which has some truly stellar miniatures for, I think, for all of these characters, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure. I think Black Widow even has, Black Widow and Doctor Strange, I think, have 2. So, pretty awesome. That is definitely a way you can go with that. All right, so flip that over. This game is by Roxley Games, by the way, and I'm always really impressed when I see their games with the production value. It's always fantastic. So I'm sure this will be the same. Let me get this guy open if I can. This is a very deep box, so it's going to lift off here real slow. But I'm excited to play this. It's been a while since I played Dice Throne, and I think, I heard this is coming out. Instead of like preparing for it by playing it, I was like, I'm just going to wait and be excited by it again separately. So there's a lot of things going on in here. I'm going to take out each of these trays, but let me first take out this. This has our rules of play, and it has some other stuff too. So let me bust this open here. Okay, so here's our rule book. It's not super huge, 16 pages, reference on the back, which is great. It's not a very complicated game. I mean, it summarizes it there in the back, like we read. And a lot of different examples and whatnot in here, which is great, but you could pick this up pretty quickly. It's not too difficult at all. There's some different modes to play. There's 4-player games, 3-player games. I think, you know, playing 2 players is probably really the main way to do it, but you could certainly go those other routes. I've not tried a 3 or 4-player game, but yeah, that's that. All right, so then we have some tokens here. A lot of times the tokens are going to be very specific to characters because they might have any kinds of things that they could be keeping track of. So it's going to vary by character quite a lot. So, oh, this opens up. Okay. So yeah, so character standees. We got Thor's hammer over here. We got like a Spider-Man head here. All kinds of stuff. This is all just going to be, I'm not sure how it factors into play, but it will, I'm sure, make sense once I've read about the characters. Here's some more. Very pretty, nice like linen finish on all this, by the way. So very nice. So yeah, I'm excited to dig in here because now we're going to get into the individual packs, and these are each going to have one character in it, which I really like. So if you like a character, you just have to grab the one you want and open it up. Very easy to handle. So let's see what this one is. Thor. All right, I'm going to open this up. Let's take a peek, shall we? Okay, so here's a little board. That's really awesome. It has the different abilities he has based on what he rolls, and then you can also, I believe, get upgrade cards that you could put over these. So you get like Mighty Summon 2, for instance, and put that over that to replace it, and it will be just a more powerful version. There's the what's that bridge called? Is that the Bifrost? I don't remember, but anyway, there's that bridge. It looks like we're talking about Mario Kart, but it is not that. So let me put that aside. We have some stuff about his abilities here, with what the token's used for. It tells you how complicated each character is, which is great. Sometimes you want to start with an easier one. Although, I know with the other setting, or with the other sets, I didn't really find any of them to be overly complicated, to be honest with you. So, oh, this is cool. There's a metal Mjolnir hammer. I mean, it's not as thick, you know. You can't actually hurt someone with this, which is good. And it even has a little saying, whosoever holds this hammer, if they be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor. Really cool. I like that. That probably takes the place of that token that I saw in there. That is combat point dial. I like that they're already built for me. I don't really mind building them, but they can be kind of a pain in the butt sometimes. Here's his health. So that's cool. And they're all very individualized for the characters too. So let me see if I can get into this here. If I remember right, I think these actually have some pretty decent art on them. I have the first printing of the first season, and that doesn't really have a lot of art, to be honest with you, but or not as much, but they've reprinted that with some new art, which is cool. I thought about getting it, but I don't know if I should, just for the art. But there's your upgrade skills. Lots of cool, just beautiful art on here. I don't know what it all is so far. I'm not trying to read the cards at the moment, but fantastic. I like it. A little reference card there. That's good. Okay, let's keep going. I got a lot of heroes to look through. I'm going to put that away the best way, but we'll deal with that later. Okay. Loki. I'm really glad Loki is in this game. I really always liked Loki, even when he hadn't become quite as big a deal because of the Marvel movies. I always thought he was a cool villain, and the weird thing was I didn't really read the comics that he was in for the most part. I mostly read X-Men, so he appeared in there once or twice, but not too much. So I really like how each board has like different art over here. It's really cool. Here's all his stuff. Awesome. He is, let's see, where is his complexity on here? I don't remember. All right, so here he is. He is a complexity 4. So he's getting up there a little bit. I think it goes 1 through 6 because it's all die faces. All right. Oh, I didn't show you the dice for Thor, but I'll show you his dice. It's kind of it's a little bit of a swirly green, which is pretty cool. I feel I'm gonna have a little bit of a cool, almost marble effect to them, which is great. What's this? What is this? Partial success. Loki prevents half incoming damage. I don't know what these are compared to everything else. I don't think Thor had one of these. I could be wrong. Success. This might be all just specific to Loki. I'm not sure. That's interesting. What's cool is different characters can have some different components. I mean, it never gets too crazy, but you know, they're willing to go outside of just like a basic format for each character, which is cool. But again, I don't think any of them are so difficult that you'd have trouble getting them if you know how to play the game. So you can look through some of these cards. I always really like Loki's character design too. Okay, so these back ones are all kind of the same from character to character, but a lot of cool stuff in there. Okay. We're getting through it. Let's see. I'm gonna guess Captain Marvel. No. Oh, why didn't I think of Scarlet Witch? That was silly of me. All right, Scarlet Witch. Let's take a look at her. Oh, that's wild looking. Very cool. Scarlet Witch is another one of those characters that I always thought was really neat, and for a long time I mean, granted, I wasn't reading Avengers, but it never felt like she really got the spotlight that much. But yeah, she's just a cool character. Let's see. There's her die, swirly red. I really loved the WandaVision show. That was fantastic. Kind of weird, but some people complain that it ended in a typical Marvel, you know, supervillain battle, but it's based on a Marvel comic, so I don't really know what you expect. So, chaos manipulation, no dice, gosh. Awesome card. So I'm not going to go through all this because that's, you know, same as other characters, and it's not that interesting to look at on its own. I've been trying to remember, because I've played, I think, with all the other characters from the previous sets, but I don't remember which ones were my absolute favorite now. It's been a minute, so I'm not sure. Do you have any favorites in Dice Throne of any of the sets, whether Marvel or one of the older sets? I would love to hear about it and why you like them so much. That one's cool. I wish there was more stuff going on over here, though. It's just kind of weird purple blocky stuff, which is not that great. So this is the Miles Morales version of Spider-Man, in case you didn't know. I gotta say, I'm really impressed with Marvel that they have been able to create new versions of old characters and have them go over so well. I'll show you this dice. It's almost kind of like a gray or dark grayish blue. Because I think that could be a hard sell. You know, you're gonna call someone else Spider-Man who's not Peter Parker. That has an excellent chance of, you know, being a giant belly flop for them, but that hasn't been the case. People, you know, seem to really love Miles Morales, and I've not seen everything with Miles Morales by any stretch, but what I have seen, I've enjoyed too, and I think that's really impressive that they've been able to pull that off, because wow, that could have gone another way, and they've done that with other characters as well. So I think it's fantastic that they're able to start kind of bringing in a new generation of heroes and have it work out and have them be actually accepted. It honestly blows my mind, because if there's one thing that I know about geek culture, having been in it for so long, is that a lot of people don't like change at all. So it's nice that that's going okay. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not sure what's going on over here, but it looks cool. There's our Captain Marvel. Looks great. God, it's so pretty. The production of this is so gorgeous. You know what's kind of funny is the Captain Marvel movie, when it came out, I only heard positive things about it, and I was pretty positive on it as well. And since then, I feel like people are really poo-pooing it a lot. And I don't know if I'm just hearing different people or if something changed in their minds. I'll show you the die here. It's kind of orangey, a little swirly, harder to tell. But I still think it's a good movie. I don't know if it's maybe as good as the others. I'm not sure. It feels less tied to the others. And I've noticed that the movies in the MCU that maybe feel less wrapped up in the others don't tend to get as much love, which I understand, but if that's the only reason, it's kind of silly, because you got to take things on their own sometimes and not always worry about how it fits into the bigger picture. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. That's just how I feel. It's something that I've noticed. You know, you have like that, Thor 2, not very tied to anything, but, you know, it was fine. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. Not the best, but certainly still good, I think, personally. Black Panther, I didn't show this side yet. Ooh, that's cool. Look at that Black Panther. That's awesome. I love it. That's great. Okay, here's his dial. And, oops. Here's the health dial. And then, ooh, I like his dice. They're like purple, kind of marbly purple. I guess, you know, the thing with me in the movies is that all of them, whatever the worst Marvel movie is, Eternals, is so much better than any superhero movie or show that I grew up watching, that like I'm just like, I don't know, it's pretty good, you know, like even if it's not the best, I'm like, this is still pretty decent. Like I don't understand like the level of hate some people give things, because man, I'm like, this is pretty dang fine with me. Like I don't know, like I'm not saying I love every single one, but I don't think there's any that I absolutely hate that I've watched so far. So like even Eternals, like I had no familiarity with any of those characters. So I mean that kind of, you know, could kind of hurt it in my mind. But I was like, yeah, that was kind of cool. It was all right. You know, it didn't feel very connected to other things, but it had some really cool stuff in it, I thought. So anyway, that's just me. Doctor Strange, he's there in his blanking on the name of the building, but you know what I'm talking about. So here we go. Let's see. Rules clarifications, his dial. I would love to hear what you all thought of the Multiverse of Madness movie, if you saw it. I'm hearing a lot of mixed things. Oh, his dice are brown. That's not very exciting. I don't like the brown dice, but I mean, they look fine. I'm just not excited by brown. And it was definitely a very different feeling movie. I think that was because of Sam Raimi directing it. It did have kind of an Evil Dead sort of feel to it. But yeah, I still liked it. I still had a lot of fun. I knew it was going to be a different feel. I'd heard that from the get-go, so I didn't have a single like specific expectation for what it was going to be like. But yeah, some people, I think, really disliked that movie. These are different. That's interesting. Very cool, magical looking effects. But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I don't know if it was one of my very favorite, but it certainly wasn't one that I disliked at all. So love to hear your thoughts on that one. And we may disagree, and that's fine. But okay, I got one more of these little trays to go. But isn't this a neat system, how they're all like just in here like this? I love it. I do kind of maybe wish that it had like a name or something on the side so that you could just look at it and know exactly what it was, even if you don't remember what color they were. Here's Black Widow. Oh, here's another movie that people don't seem to really like, and I thought it was really fun. There's Black Widow. I thought, I'm not good with the actor and actress's names, but the one who played the blonde Black Widow, who is her sister, I thought she did great. I thought she had some genuinely funny moments. It was, I don't know, I thought it was pretty good, and some people really poo-poo that one. I just don't get it. I just go and watch these movies thinking it'll be a fun time. I'm gonna see heroes and villains fight it out. There's gonna be some cool little quips back and forth, because that's how Marvel does it. And that's exactly what I got. So yeah, I don't expect anything real life-changing from any of these movies. I'm getting off topic. I'm talking about movies a lot, but you know, it's a part of the thing. I am so excited to try this out. I like that. Just communicating with someone, cunning. Talking about the movies again. One of my favorite things in the first Avenger movie is her tricking Loki. That's incredible to me. So, because Loki is the trickster god, so you think he'd be pretty hard to trick, but she did it. Okay, so I think that's it. I think I got everything out. I guess I could maybe check under this insert. I don't know if this comes out really. I don't think I want to try. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little worried that it's not going to come out the way I want it to, so I'm not going to try to pull out the insert and see if there's something underneath it, because I'm not sure if it really comes out that way. Oh, wow. I just noticed the inside of the lid here. I don't know if you can see it very well. That's kind of a cool picture in that. I like that. So So that is my unboxing of Marvel Dice Throne. I am so excited about this. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit like and subscribe and click the little bell icon so you can know about the next time I put out a video. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you all around the table again at All Games New and Old. Bye. A heart-pumping, fast-playing game of skillful card. Why can't I say this? Skillful card. God damn it. A heart-pumping, fast-playing game of skillful card play. Why can't I say skillful card play? If you liked that video, I think you might also enjoy this one.
Or this one.
Please hit this little button to subscribe so you can see all our future videos as they come out.
We'll see you around the table.
Bye.
Bye.